Hey, everybody. Guess the fuck what?
We are live, baby, back on stage in New York City for one night only.
It is a Tuesday night, okay? It's December 3rd.
That's right.
But all you got to do is call out the next day. Because we're going to party.
Okay. They don't have to call out the next day. But this is absolutely a show you do not want to miss. Again, one night only with Mandii B and Weezy at Sony Hall here in New York City. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8. Puss a hoe, don't be late.
It will also be a very different show from what you have experienced.
That's right. Again, one night only. Make sure you get your tickets. It is in the link of the description in our Instagram, as well as
get it together, ho.
Yeah, just go to motherfucking Sony Hall and get your tickets now. New York City, December 3rd. Sony Hall. Did I say that already?
Bitch.
I don't know. Anyways, get your motherfucking tickets, puss a hoe. Hey guys, before we start this week's episode, we want to let you know that we have a live show Tuesday, December 3rd at Sony Hall.
As you can see, Missy Elliott here will be doing a dance.
Wow.
Bro, don't do that. You such a motherfucking hater hoe. Do the ad. Tell them one night only. Sorry, what?
No, we keeping that.
No. God damn it. We can't do shit around here.
Sony Hall, come see us December 3rd. Doors will open at 6. Show starts at 8. And it is unlike any show you've ever seen. So come spend one night with Mandii and Weezy.
I don't like that you said it like that. Y'all don't really get to spend a night with us. But between
we didn't sell out yet.
8 p.m. and about 10 p.m., you got us. Make sure you click the link in our bio on our Instagram and get your tickets now. We're looking forward to seeing you guys. And y'all, welcome. Welcome, baby.
No,
I can't do it. Okay. I couldn't do I can't do the accent.
it's not.
Okay, my bad. Okay, y'all, welcome to Horrible Decisions.
That was how you sounded when we recorded it.
Don't do that, bitch. I am your girl, Mandii B, a.k.a. Method Mandii, a.k.a. that bitch.
I'm Weezy, y'all. And I'm also ashamed. On the episode of Horrible, I want to just get it off at the top.
Go ahead.
So you don't drag me for it and bring it up.
That's fine.
We have a guest. We normally bring people back, I feel like, between a year or two, but it's been 7 years.
We brought this host 7 years later.
Well, no, we are 8. We are 8 years in a difference of age. I was
That's
25
crazy.
when we recorded that. Now I'm 33.
Wow.
Told you we've been around 8 years.
Wow.
You were episode 30.
Y'all, we have Rotimi in the building for this episode.
AKA Butterscotch. AKA Big Daddy Long Dick.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I've been to too many Nigerian weddings now. I know what to do.
Don't do that.
No, I'm ashamed because there's a few clips. So we got video because we're like, oh my God, Rotimi's coming. You know, bitches couldn't afford shit back then.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we're one of our first guests where we even brought in a camera and we didn't even post the whole episode. We just
He probably didn't have enough footage on the thing.
That's true. Y'all were like before the curve, like doing like video.
We
we
only brought video on for like when we had guests. So I think you and King Noir may have been the only people who was like, we could pay the $50 extra for some video.
In one of the videos, I make a comment about why I had to leave Florida, which wasn't true.
Oh no, let's run that back.
Run the clip.
Dwayne answered that thing right here.
Do you still pussy pop on a handstand?
Bitch, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
she's about
all
all the
stuff I
Betsy
get.
wine shit.
Dude,
Oh my
that's
God.
why I had to move to New York. I fucked down the whole Florida, like all this.
The whole Jamaican scene just was like, it's time for you to go.
Oh yeah, like see, what happens is once you start fucking island niggas, because you know they got baby mamas. One comes for you, then the second and third, and at one point I was scared to go to the mall. And I was like, okay.
Do you remember her saying that? She said she had to leave
I'm
Florida
glad you don't.
because she fucked the whole state down.
Is that true?
Just busted wide open.
Now I'm wearing a blouse and I am a new woman and I don't remember what 5, 4, 10 niggas. I don't
I'm
know.
excited though, because when we first had you on here, you were Dre on Power.
Yeah.
You were single with no children.
Yeah.
And now you are a father and a husband. So
Crazy.
I'm really excited.
And what
to
are
get
we?
into that.
Just richer.
That's about
Do
it.
you know
That's
what's really
fire.
something? Just to like.
Oh, and skinnier, bitch. Hold on now.
That's true.
You look good.
We definitely got better
You look
looking.
good.
One really cute, sweet thing between us that happened. You were talking about being recognized a lot, and you and I were joking like, "Oh my God, someone took a picture with us yesterday,"
And now,
and it's crazy, bro. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
the
How you
tours.
feel about fame now? Like, how are you guys dealing with fame now? As two successful, beautiful women, what is it now that from then, like, what do you learn about yourself now?
Bruh, the way that we were asking you about groupies, and I've literally fucked girls that listen to the
Oh
show.
yeah,
It's crazy.
she like fucking fans.
No,
she-
not like that.
Bro, yeah, you
I
do
mean, like that.
They know what I like. They know my allergies.
I don't want to fuck fans.
You know?
No.
Have
Bro,
you?
calm down. No, I didn't. I
Have
made
you?
out with one at a sex club, but that's not.
You made out with that one girl after that DC show.
Making out is not fucking, bro. And it be on accident.
Okay, so you don't take
How
the
you
chance.
did it by accident?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because when you at the club, and you got bottles and you lit and the bitches is twerking, bending over, you just come up.
Mm.
And it just happened.
Mm.
It just happened.
You did that or she did that?
One or the other. I don't know.
Let me tell you, I know Mandii regretted it in her
Don't
defense.
do that. No, because she was cute.
No.
Don't make it sound.
I'm
She
saying
probably listening to the
Not
episode.
her.
I ain't regret kissing
Literally, right after it happened, Mandii leans over to Vinny and I, who's our tour manager, goes,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, I just made out with someone. Oh my God, take me home."
So this is why I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
See what
okay.
I mean?
Yes.
It's
yes.
the decision making that was
Yeah.
happening
Okay.
under
okay.
the influence.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna
So,
bring
yeah.
up what else has been different.
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
she went and listened back to our episode.
Okay.
If you guys have not checked it out, it's episode 30.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we are now on episode almost 400. Just so you can also think about
Wow.
that.
I'm so proud
Is
of
that
y'all,
not
man.
crazy? So she went back and listened because she wanted to see if we had changed any of our thoughts
Okay.
from 8 years ago.
That's
So
good.
she did pull some of the shit you said
Now,
Okay.
Rotimi said he had never been to a sex party.
too.
Okay.
Is that still true?
No.
You've been to a sex party since then.
Ooh, what you? Because you were asking us like, "What do you
I
do?
didn't
there?
know.
What do you do when you get in?"
I didn't know that that's what I was going to.
Oh,
please.
Yeah.
Wait,
I swear. No, I swear.
no.
No, I didn't know. It
Okay.
was Hollywood.
Was it Diddy's
Hollywood.
house?
It wasn't a Diddy party, right?
Oh,
We just went. We
No,
just
no,
ended
no.
the
I
thing.
feel like how people would start it in court.
Oh no! Hold on. We could bleep the name out. I bet you it was Jamie Foxx's house. But
No, it
anyway,
wasn't Jamie
it wasn't
Foxx.
his
Okay, it
either.
was Jamie
Okay, never
So
mind.
wait, was it just a party that turned into sex?
It was a party that, like, if you're downstairs chilling, everybody's kicking it, and then when you change the music and like it gets quiet for a second, you can hear what's going on upstairs.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, and it's like mad situations happening. So I'm like, yeah, about 45 minutes, this whole thing gonna turn into that, bro. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait, but you say it, didn't you? You said
I mean,
you ain't look. You wanted to see
it
it.
started at 45. I left in 47.
You such a you so cap.
You know what I'm saying? This is
What made
47.
you want to leave? Like, what did you see? Was there anything that was like, oh shit, this is wild? Like,
What were there other famous people there?
Yeah, there was other people
Okay.
there. And it was just one of those things where it's like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the vibe is. Is this what Hollywood is like? You know, this was like maybe a year after I had that interview with
Oh
you.
wow, okay.
So I was still kind of just
you
like,
was young and green.
yeah,
still.
so it was like,
Okay.
yo, what's going on? So I just didn't feel comfortable.
I'm actually glad you didn't.
Didn't go?
I think since I've been working in Hollywood at a different
Yeah.
capacity,
Yeah.
I see how much they take advantage of young men.
Yeah. It gets
Almost
crazy.
just as much as women.
oh,
like,
fuck, yeah, for sure.
In a very like sneaky, we're gonna put you in this, we're gonna do this, or just come here. Or like
Yeah.
you realize you gotta be cool with this director to get like
yeah.
very weird.
I mean, especially like, you know, for young actors, young artists, man, if you don't make certain decisions, you don't go as fast. I've been offered so much that I just stood on my morals and was like, nah, I'm gonna grind and trust God, you know.
I love that.
So it's a crazy world, man. So like being a part of that and seeing so much of how the industry works, it's like, it made me just say, nah, let me start my own shit. You know, let me just.
Let you throw your own sex
No.
party? Is that not how y'all heard it?
Oh wait, your music, you mean?
No, like
Oh,
movies, like
okay.
and direct
Career.
my own stuff.
Oh, okay. Direct
Yeah.
your own porn?
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
just like,
listen, I've done
No.
that. I'm talented. Yeah.
Okay.
You do a good skit.
Yeah.
What else? Did we pull anything else that he said from that episode, or was that the only thing?
Okay, so I said I wouldn't mind having a sister wife if we needed more income for the children. I changed my mind. I started getting money. Mandii said she didn't know how to put a condom on a dick.
I
Did you
still
learn?
don't.
What?
So everything is raw.
No, fuck no.
No, okay.
I'd be like, here you go.
Ah.
And mind you, I have different ones. I say this all the time.
Mhm.
And I'm sure certain of my partners, when I was having sex, probably judged me a little bit.
When did you stop having sex? What are we doing here?
Last month. Hey, I'm a month into my celibacy. But no, like I have
Yeah.
tucked between my books in my
Okay.
living room.
Okay.
So I
Why
have
are they in the books?
because I don't want just condoms out. So I tuck them so then I could just lean off the couch and grab a condom if we start on the couch.
Ah,
Then
okay.
I have them also in the drawer. I have them stashed around my house. So then I also have some in my kitchen.
Mhm.
So they're in my middle drawer in my kitchen right by
Yeah.
my stove. And that's in case he come up behind me and might want to slide it in. I could just open the drawer. He could put it on there.
You had to use a kitchen condom?
Well, so what happens is I normally grab those if I'm making our drinks to then just bring them so I don't have to lean over on the couch. Oh, they're everywhere.
It's calculated.
Oh, it's calculated.
Okay.
And then it's really bad because now I got this little light. I bought this little light. They said it helped you go to sleep easier, but it's red. So now I realize when I put it on, it's like I'm giving a red light special.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he thinks I'm a whore.
Yeah.
But it's really a sleep light.
No, I think the condoms having hidden compartments is
and
the whore.
And then I have condoms in my lowest drawer in my bedroom. That's where also the lube and toys are. And then I have them under this cushion right by my bed as well. So there's 4 spots in my house with condoms.
So what do you do if it happens in the car?
Luckily, because we're well, honestly, we're in New York.
Okay.
Nigga, we be in Ubers. We don't really be in their car.
That's
we be
quick.
in Ubers. So
You know what you sound like, Mandii? You know, like a grandma hides money for a rainy day.
The butterscotch is around the house.
Did you just say butterscotch?
I did.
Don't do that. Of course you said butterscotch is around the house with your old ass.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So I still do not know how to put a condom on a dick, but I do just be like, here you go.
That was so crazy when I heard you say that. I was like, what
and it's still, damn, I ain't learned shit in 7 years.
One thing you said, you said, I stay away from industry girls. It's not my thing.
Wow.
And you married one.
Well, yes.
Okay, so what's the exception?
To me, industry is like, okay, I realize when we say industry, you're like, oh, somebody be in the streets.
No,
you know what I mean? You think about somebody that's
Yeah.
always out.
Yeah.
But industry to me is someone famous.
Yeah.
Yes, I stayed away as long as I possibly could. But I met her when she was in a space where she was like, yo, I'm done with the industry. I just want to just retire. I want to do something different.
That's how I'm trying to get the athletes.
Do you
down
think
to
that helps? Knowing you through friendship, I don't take you as a guy who's insecure or wouldn't like celebrate a woman, doing her thing.
Right.
But do you think it helped you being that you both weren't busy and on the go? Or
Well, yeah, not because of like not trusting her, but more so just scheduling. That's a monster. For me to be shooting a movie, working, her doing this, it's hard because schedules don't align.
See how rich niggas do? You see what they be having?
Yeah, something like that. So, but it's one of those things where it's like, with now knowing that she just wants to be an entrepreneur, once she loves, her favorite thing is being a mom. So like that is where she's at. So it's like, it works out perfectly, for what it is. But I don't know if I would have been feeling the same initially if she was like, I'm trying to do all this. I wouldn't have, because it's just scheduling. And she was living in Tanzania. So it was already long distance at the time.
That's my favorite song
that's
too.
really, really long distance.
Yeah.
Now wait, how old were you when you both met?
So 29.
Okay, see that also, I wonder if that has to do with it. Being at the age where you're like, I'm ready for family. I'm ready to be a dad. I'm ready to be a husband. Like, do you think if you met her the day you did that Whoreible Decisions interview, you might have fucked it up?
Absolutely. I was in the streets.
He was outside.
Okay.
Sorry. My bad. This was 8 years ago. Now he took the glasses off. My bad. You was in church.
If we had a little red carpet party, you was going to be there.
My bad. You was at church. That's what I meant when I said that. You was outside the pews.
The pews, yes.
Sunday, pew.
Yes. I was praying.
No.
They was on their knees praying. They was on their knees praying.
They was on their knees
praying for me.
They sure wasn't they? They was praying. Oh.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Oh, let's get out of that check.
You know what's sad?
Talking
I
in
talk about
tongues.
God every time I'm about to come. Oh my God.
That is crazy. That is awful.
Yeah, that is crazy.
We got to stop doing that, because
don't know
what
why.
about the religious people?
Who did we interview that said that? Was it Mr. Marcus? He was like, why do these girls always start, my God, fuck.
Mr. Marcus was like, hey, bro, don't bring him in the bed
say
with
the
us.
same shit.
Nah, I don't.
You don't say that? What you say?
I be saying their names.
You ever messed up the name like somebody else?
I ain't never messed up the name. I gotta look at them. I be having to think about it real quick.
You gotta register.
Let me register.
Sean, got it. That's crazy.
No, I like saying the name.
Okay.
Saying the name is hot. Also making them say your name is hotter. Tell me you like it.
Oh yeah, no, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, you better start talking.
That's fine.
All that deep breath. Another thing I was gonna ask you. So like when we interviewed you, we were talking about groupie tales. We were super excited about that, but mainly because like two people. It's funny, Dre and Dro. We interviewed friends that had just had big parts on shows.
Yep.
Did it get worse when you started singing?
Yeah.
Because I remember the first time I was singing one of your songs. What was the song? Not Bad.
It was Love Rhythm. Yeah.
And I was like,
In My Bed didn't come out then.
No.
We were talking about songs we like from you.
Yeah.
But when I typed it in my phone and I saw your name, I was like, there's no way. Or maybe I Shazammed it and I got really excited and like, whoa, you know.
Because you did start singing while you were still actively portraying Dre on Power. So it was both. But you didn't get the same girls or attention from acting as you did music.
No, there's something about music that moves people.
We seen you with your shirt off online.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Every time I saw the Shade Room, I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. I literally watched your new music video for the new song, I Love You Some You, and I'm like, what is this? You are the opposite of Ozempic. What happened to you? That nigga got swole.
Yeah, I'm working.
You gotta carry the bitch. Not the bitch, I'm sorry, your wife and the bitch. This is a rhyme, I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
No, but deadass, I was like, whoa, you changed. And like, yeah, I want to know, how difficult was it? Because I've heard from friends that recently got engaged or married, girls be on them more. Did you?
Absolutely.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all so disrespectful.
No, because you... because it's...
What, you talking to Method Man?
No, don't. No.
What were you saying about that?
Ain't that crazy?
What were you saying about Method Man?
Nothing. We're not going to do that.
No?
We're not going to do that. I am respecting that man's marriage. I am not a side chick anymore. I told y'all I am celibate. I don't drink, and I don't fuck married men.
Oh, look how many things changed from episode 30.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, what did it get sneakier, or do you feel like people were just attracted to the fact that you were unavailable?
Yeah, it's a mixture of everything, right? So, like, the fact that it's like I've actually asked when I'm like, yo, you wasn't checking, so now you're checking. What's changed? She's like, nah, it's the fact that you kept a woman happy for so long. Like, you must got something. What is it? I'm trying to find out. And so when I heard that, I'm like, oh, it's really a thing. So like,
wow.
I think it's because your wife look good.
Well, no, I think also
I think women get very...
No, women want what they can't have.
I think people do, though.
You think people do?
Yeah, men look at women and be like, damn, like, I want that. What is,
Oh, you ain't gonna lie. I've been dry in the second I had a boyfriend. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm telling you, that's why old boy got in Cardi at 8 months. I'm telling you. He was like, damn, I'm finna go ahead and get in that. That's what? I'm just saying, allegedly, that's what happened.
That's why he got in Cardi at 8 months? Oh my God, Mandii.
What is the problem?
Let's talk about something else. That was crazy.
Why is that crazy?
I don't know.
No, I do think that that women, and oftentimes, even if we bring this to social media, right?
Yeah.
When you do post how happy you are in a relationship, when you're constantly posting your girlfriend or your wife or your partner, a lot of women who may not be getting that treatment want dibs, or you appear more like a really dope guy, and now you become more attractive.
Oh, he's a family man?
Yeah, I think it's a fantasy. You know what I mean? Like, I think for me, it's like, damn, he's able to balance this, and have that. And
I also think it's misery loves company, because I do think women will look at that and be like, I bet you that nigga a cheating ass nigga still. And I'm gonna sit here and prove that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my greatest fear. I hope a bitch never come. Don't come.
That's why don't post your nigga. That's it.
But y'all been posting crazy?
No, I get the feet. I let him get the feet, and that's it. Get that little Africa tattoo on the hand, that's it.
So nobody know what he look like?
No.
Oh, you gonna keep it that way?
If they swipe on dating apps, they do.
Wow. We on there, we're only on the sex one.
They know which one that is. Them hoes be swiping.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I realize that sometimes gloating about happiness, which you know when you're really excited about something you want to share, whether it be a new project, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, they want to like fucking take you down and prove to you that it's not going to happen like that.
Yeah.
For me, more so the posting is because like, I have a lot of followers. And what if someone just, I just don't want to hear anything, or even if someone comes out the woodworks, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Was there a conversation with you and your wife about becoming open on social media?
Oh, yeah. When did you do that?
And has there been also any issues that social media has brought to the relationship?
So our initial plan was to keep everything low, but then Shade Room was the first one that put everything together. They put like my hand and her leg, and then we was in the same background. So they're like, oh, Rotimi's dating superstar Vanessa. And so it was like, dang, it's already out. And we both super spiritual. So it was like, maybe our calling is just to show that good marriages and good, relationships, and be an example. You know what I mean? Like, you can be lit, you can still be a fly nigga, you could be a beautiful woman and still be doing what you need to do and be an example of what Black love look like.
I have something a little bit controversial to say as a light-skinned girl.
Yeah.
I really, when I saw your wife, I was like, wow, he's dating an African girl. When you see dudes get famous, they just date the same Barbie Kardashian girl. I was like, whoa.
Nah.
And I just don't see that really often, where like somebody famous, not only are they dating someone who's darker than them, but somebody that's like just not the carbon copy.
Yeah.
She's obviously gorgeous, but people have such an idea of what you're supposed to look like when you start popping off.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first thing that came to my head was like, wow. And I think it also feels really good for women to see.
Yeah.
Because think about how dudes be talking about how we angry, like the Kevin Samuels-esque stuff about women being angry about seeing other women with men.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just them constantly seeing black men choose women that aren't black, that are Latina, or that date the same girl.
Yeah.
So I do think it's really powerful for you to be Nigerian, dating I don't know, Tanzanian.
Tanzania,
How she say it? Tanzania.
Tanzanian, yeah.
Like
Tanzania. But also the cool thing too, like the way I think from what you're saying as well, I agree with you. The way I think is what I apply my music to be too, this go around. You know, I wanted it to be like there's no form of beauty. Like there's no looking like this, sounding like this, moving like this. No, it's more so about this all type of colors, sizes. Even the videos I choose, I have big girls, girls with vitiligo, all that, all different, normal. There's no, in every, because we shot a music video for every one of my we'll talk about it later, but
okay, Beyonce.
Every one of my.
Go ahead, dude.
We shot it for every video.
Every video. Every song.
No, every song. And I was like, yo, I don't want the carbon copy. I don't want the typical looking girl. Like I want video girl. I want different forms of beauty.
I like that.
You know what I mean? And so it'll be just like a chocolate girl, this and this big girl. So everything was just organically what it is. So I'm making music for those type of things.
Yeah, real easy to say when your wife look like that.
I mean, look.
All beauty. Okay, she everybody type. Okay, so I actually picked this specifically for you. There is a girl, I want to name her, we were going to have her on in London, but this is a clip from ZZ Mills. Sunflower, yeah.
Sunflower.
So this is specifically about marriage and sex work. And I felt like,
oh God, yes,
this would be perfect for you to answer because Mandii and I could debate this, but you know, it'd be perfect for you to hear.
Okay.
And this is going to be very controversial to say. Marriage also is sex work because a lot of women, what they're doing is women engage in marriage from a place where, okay, he's going to take care of you financially and there's a home for you both to live in. What you are doing is you're fulfilling a role. So you're going to either be some sort of like homemaker, homekeeper, you're raising and rearing the kids. You are partnering with him and sleeping with him in the hopes that the trade-off will be that you get validation, love, and upkeep. And the man understands and believes that if he continues to fulfill that role for you, then the arrangement works because marriage is an arrangement. Now, why I say it's prostitution is because whilst it's not necessarily on the surface, you're fucking for a transactional exchange, there's something that you're fucking for.
Something that you're fucking for. That was from the Slumflower. Check her out on IG. She's got a dope podcast too, the Slumflower Hour. But yeah, she's also an author. But she said that, and I was like...
And the internet went ablaze.
Now, is there anything you heard in there that you thought, I can see why she said that?
Well, the last part? No, the first part of what she was saying was...
But the prostitution part was crazy.
No.
The prostitution is where it's
but
like,
she started by saying sex worker. It's crazy because your antenna I saw went up when she used the word prostitute. Yeah. Which they're the same thing. Like sex worker, prostitution.
Oh, that's a good point. We don't like
that word. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think you like the word, but when she started by saying, you know, it's a sex, like you're a sex worker.
It's easier on the ears, right?
It's easier on the ears.
So it's easier on the ears and you're willing to listen to why she's saying that.
Because as soon as she said prostitute, you said,
like, yeah.
Right.
There's certain words, you know why? Because sex worker can be anything. Sometimes it's stripper. People say we do sex work by talking about sex ed.
Yeah.
Prostitution, I think about literally street walking.
Dollar, this.
I'm pulling up to the car.
But this.
Now, she did say that, though. She said there is a financial exchange in marriage, especially when a woman is expected to be a specific role person in the house, a homemaker, a mother, take care of the house in exchange for you, the husband.
And she used the key word. I always say that sex work is transactional.
Right.
She called it marriage transactional.
Do you believe that marriage is transactional?
No, I think it's a compromise. It's not transactional, no.
And we talked about
what movie said marriage is a compromise? I feel like I just heard this week. But
let me see.
I think everything is transactional. Okay. Everything is
even friendship.
Everything is transactional. So I don't think when we highlight transaction, you can't just leave it to one thing. Like me being here, you guys being here, it's a transactional thing, right? It's not a bad thing. It works for everyone. So everything is transactional, but in terms of a marriage, when you focus it on, if you do this, I do this, it's not like that. It's more of, I do this because I love you.
Yeah. People in the comments said that she wanted to do this or say this because this is what single women, they try to drag down marriage, things like that.
I agree.
You do?
I agree. I think it's a perspective to just kind of like taint the idea in marriage, but like.
I mean, I have other ways and reasons why I taint marriage and why I don't believe in it. But I think it's just because the construct of marriage actually was not based on love at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was based on a financial gain or a partnership created in order for a woman to have a roof over her head or be able to open a bank account or to be able to kind of exist in a society that didn't allow women really to live a life of independence. And I mean, even if we look at other traditions and places in the world, a lot of it was set up by your family. And that was for a means of wealth or to stay within a certain social class.
But people choose each other today.
Well, yeah, they do. But I think that that's the interesting part about this, though, is if we bring in the concept of sex being in exchange for something, which I think is why prostitution came about, because she even said, your wife has sex with you because now she has to do that in exchange for
but that's
being
not
the
true.
wife.
I agree.
That's not a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? A happy relationship is somebody that wants to do that.
I agree.
That means I'm a prostitute then in the relationship.
Fuck your shit.
You get what I'm saying?
That's fair. We seen your chest.
Yeah, listen.
You know why this really struck home for me? So over the years on Whoreible, I always talk about my parents being a great example of a happy marriage. This to me, when knowing that like the sex becomes a transactional thing, I recently saw when my dad's health took a turn. My dad's in a wheelchair now.
Yeah.
When I'm sure they haven't fucked in a few years, but I mean, I ain't asking, but I know.
Yeah.
And I see the dynamics change, the love change. And I think when you have that much love and adoration for somebody, you stick it out till the end.
Absolutely.
So now he's in his 80s, my mom's in his 70s, and I'm watching it in real time.
Yeah.
To me, that's the largest difference with marriage is the commitment to do it through whatever.
Exactly.
When your body changes, when you're old, whatever. Right. And like with sex in particular, there's so many people we've had on this podcast, even talking about things like fibroids and shit like that.
Yeah.
What if you can't fuck for a few months? You know what I mean? Black women, 40%. Like just thinking that sex is all marriage is, or the exchange that they need is sometimes pretty sad because I agree. I think that the housewife ideation of it, sometimes women have acted like maybe they're better than anyone else. I think that is where comments like this can derive from. Yeah. Married women tend to act better than women that are single. And a lot of times those married women are happy and these single girls chose to leave somebody.
Right.
But I still firmly believe marriage can be filled with happiness, honesty, and trust.
It is. I'm living it though. But I'm living it. So the thing about it too is, right, like the way you describe marriage is the law. What they made the law.
For sure.
There's a difference between that and a kingdom marriage, which is biblical.
Okay.
And a biblical marriage is basically even Adam and Eve, where she came from his rib. That was his wife.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. So
from no nigga rib.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, they have been.
My bad.
Keep cooking.
Y'all know ain't shit. Go ahead, Rotimi. Go ahead.
So when you have what it is from the Bible standpoint, a woman is a support. A man is basically the exchange. The transactional exchange is husbands love your wives, or wives respect your husband. That's the transaction. That's the only transaction. Right. So when we do all these other things, it's the law. Yes, you're right. You're not wrong, because the law is let's make some money off people. That's what the law is. But when you get married under God in a spiritual way, there's you become selfless.
Okay.
Everything you do to have a successful relationship, everything you do is for that other person. So you're not even thinking for a transaction. You're thinking of, oh, what can I do? And I'm speaking to OGs. They're like, yo, bro, be as selfless as possible, because if she's that way and you're that way, y'all always going to be good.
Besides God.
Yeah.
Tell me why you wanted to get married. Because I had a conversation with my partner about this. And, not opposed to marriage at all. We talk about, children, family dynamics, but he's like, well, why do you want it? Mm-hmm. None of this has nothing to do with other people. You don't feel pressured. What makes you want it? I just want to know your answer. Because as a man, I feel like men are always pushed. Oh, where's my ring?
Yeah.
I
think because she didn't push me. I think it was just like, oh, this is right. If she would have pushed me, then it probably would have been a different outcome. It would have been like, what's this? Why are you doing? Why are you forcing this? it just, everything in our relationship was a natural transition.
Why marriage over long-term commitment though?
Again, it was just led by the Spirit. Honestly, I can't tell you like, oh,
God
it's the right thing to
this
do
for you in this choice.
Yes.
Okay.
Completely.
We recently had a dating coach on, and so I would just like to know the timeline that this took place in terms of your relationship.
Yeah.
So can you let us know?
Ooh, we about to put Anwar to the test.
That's fine. Can you let us know how long it took you to propose? How long were y'all dating before you popped the question?
Yeah. About 1.5 years, 2 years.
Woo! Anwar, right? No, Anwar was wrong.
What?
He said 6 months.
No,
6
for a
months means what?
relationship. Committed relationship, 3 to 6 months.
How long were y'all dating before getting into your relationship?
How long were we
committed
dating before we got into our relationship?
Before you said, will you be my girlfriend?
I guess it's different because she was all the way in another country.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to...
Girl, that means it is a real good timeline.
Okay, so we started... Okay, I'll give you the breakdown. So we met in July of 2019.
Okay.
And so it was Essence Fest, kicked it, talked, and then she went back to Tanzania, and then she came and visited me in August.
Oh, wow, so 6 months in between.
No.
Oh, wait.
July,
to August. Oh, 1 month.
She came back.
Okay.
She was like, look, I want to see you.
She flew herself?
Yes.
Oh.
She was like, let's go. Let's go. They asked me why I'm trying to get married.
Let's go.
Yeah. You see that? Hey.
Vanessa! Shout out to you.
No, she got that money.
Hey, let me tell you something.
She got
Vanessa played the long game.
The money.
Let's
go.
I'm about to get his ass. What?
That was the best investment she ever did.
I ain't even mad.
Come on, G.
She said, I got that $2,000 for the ticket.
She said, yeah. She was like, look, I got it. She was like, I got it. And she was like, she came and she had like 3-4 shows set up. And she was like, I don't feel like leaving.
Okay, she booked it for work.
No, elsewhere.
Oh.
She lost money to come see me.
Okay, girl. Now you're doing too much.
No,
Hold on.
She did. She married.
You're right.
Hold on. Y'all had sex before. She must have seen it. Did she see it?
Wait. Did she see it?
Was it in a picture? And she said,
of course she saw the dick.
oh, yeah. So that's why she got on the plane.
Okay.
It had to be something. It couldn't have been, no offense, person. That alone.
So how long did she stay with you?
So she was supposed to come by for like 5 days.
Okay.
But then it started, she was like, nah, I don't want to leave. So she was like, let me call my manager. She canceled that show. Another 2 days, canceled that one.
Look at this. Dick is a prison, man.
That's crazy.
She canceled 3-4 shows and stayed about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
Now, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
One of my friends said to me years ago, a guy like dropped off something at my house and was doing something. I was like, ugh, I'm just not into this. He goes, you're not into him because if anybody else did that,
yeah, facts.
You wouldn't say it was clingy.
Facts.
A girl canceling shows.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be like, let's just, you know what I mean? Think about it.
Yeah. I don't want no nigga calling off of work to fuck with me. I need
right. So
that would turn me off.
You deserve it.
Yeah, no. Go make your money. I would not. Me personally, I would not.
Nah, maybe not. You wouldn't. Not when it's there.
You wouldn't think that's fly. He's like, look, I don't need that. I want to just kick it with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about it?
That's
Let not to be
I ain't gonna hold you.
creepy.
I ain't calling off work that like money for a nigga.
You see.
We gotta go to Essence Fest.
No.
We gotta get you one.
You will. When you find that
what if
one,
we all get
that's
an
what I'm
idea?
saying. A lot of women say these things until they find that guy that changed your perspective. I promise you.
I was what?
Mandy was like, I ain't gonna do this, that.
When?
We had puppy
I'm waiting.
Mandii.
I'm waiting. When I said I wasn't gonna make money for a nigga.
No, I'm not talking about money. You was talking about these girls be doing this. I'm not gonna be acting like this. These girls be sticking up for me, they man. Girl.
No, I'm talking about when you dating somebody.
Run the clip. Run it.
That's fine. I still stand by. I don't think you should do girlfriend shit before you the girlfriend. When I was the girlfriend, yeah, I was doing all that shit. Fuck you mean?
Okay, girl.
Anywho, go, get your.
Oh yeah.
So what's up?
What were the certain things that maybe? So I'm asking this because I want people to differentiate when a connection is becoming real.
Right.
Were you doing anything or giving any vibe that she should stay? How do women know when they should go the extra mile? Everything you're telling me right now is her effort.
Yeah.
Right? Not saying that you weren't giving that vibe.
For sure.
But when in person, because women be acting delusional. Clearly she wasn't because you ended up marrying.
Yeah.
But what was going on and what vibes were you giving or things were you saying? Were you doing something different that led her to know this is it?
Well, it was pretty obvious during that time that like I was ready to kind of just stop playing around. You know what I mean? Like stop playing around.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
She got you at the right time. That's
Yeah.
29, right before 30.
But she made it easy to do that.
okay.
It was like, oh, like, you don't want anything from me. You're spiritual. You're dope. You fly as hell. Everything is lit. And it just, again, when you know, when it just feels like everything is effortless. Like, it felt like speaking my opinion and my feelings was like breathing. Everything was just effortless.
Wow.
So there was nothing that was like, every thought was like, yo, I feel insecure right now. Anything I wanted to say about anything, it was open and honest. And I never did that. I never had anything like that before. And she was giving out, and she felt the same way. So when the communication's at a level where, along with all the fly things about that person, nothing they do is too much. It's like you take like, I want this person is too much. It's like, no, it changes to so much because you like it, you appreciate it.
You say a word that let me know that I was in a situation where I was like, okay, I heard I was easy to love. And it was such a compliment because I love you. You know what I mean? You got good pussy, ain't we saying? But hearing that you're easy to love.
Flies thing.
Oh my God. It's like, oh.
The flies thing.
And also, I couldn't explain it because I feel like as women, sometimes we're always so hopeful when we're dating.
Yeah.
So you can't really explain it. You're like, oh no, this is it. But when it does feel easy.
Yeah.
So when it's easy, tell me this.
Yeah.
What was your first fight? Because everything ain't perfect. What was the first fight over? Was it a disagreement? And was there something about that argument that you were like, okay? Because I'm asking this because, for example, my first argument was very much like, oh, this ain't about to be, we going to figure this out because we ain't about to not date.
Right.
I want to know what getting over, overcoming obstacles looked like when you knew it was so right in the beginning.
Again, it's all about the communication, right? So the Tanzanian mindset for women is like, typical mindset is like they don't say what they feel. They just do kind of like what the husband wants. That's the traditional way in Tanzania. In most African countries, really.
Most non-Western parts of the world.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yes, most non-Western. So for me, with that bread was small little fibs, like not telling the truth about little things that you may feel. So for me, it was like, why are you lying about this? And it was not like lying like, oh, I did this. It was just like, why don't you feel like your voice is enough?
Okay.
So for me, it was like, nah, don't do that. Like, you're going to tell me everything, how you truly feel. That we're going to fuck all that other way of thinking. She
got a Nigerian American that ain't a scammer. What?
Oh my God.
So it's like, your voice, your voice matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear your thoughts. Like, don't lie. Like, if that doesn't look good, don't say this because you're afraid of how I will feel or you want to be supportive. Nah, if it's whack, it's whack. I need you to be authentically you. And that was our first fight. Like, don't bullshit me. Use your voice. No matter what it is, use your voice. And so when she was just like, oh, like, I don't have to do that. And so that was the first time we really went out. Yeah.
I wonder if there's like men listening, because to have a woman that generally has a traditional submissive mindset, but also to be somebody that's trying to bring equality in a relationship, like giving women some power in a relationship is very helpful and extending it to them.
That's the secret.
It's crazy though, because on the other side, I've had the opposite in terms of the difficulty of men feeling like they can be truthful. Like, men lie about these simplest things. I just had one of those arguments with one of my boos, but I'm not having sex.
Yeah, he's just a boo.
He's just a boo.
Talk and pray.
He's just a boo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He made me feel special.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, why do you constantly have to lie?
Yeah.
Like, and I've caught him in lies. It was the same with my ex. And there's so many women that I do know, my friends, my peers, when I have these conversations, that also would like their partners to feel like they could just be honest.
Right.
Who are you hanging with? What are you doing? Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
But do you, and he's wrong, but do women make it a safe place?
That's what and so that's the thing though.
Yeah.
Men constantly feel like, women in general.
Can y'all handle the truth?
Can't handle the truth. And I think that's cap. I think there are a lot of women. I
kind of think it is too.
I think there are a lot of women who actually can handle the truth.
I agree.
And we literally just want you to be honest.
I agree.
At least give us the choice, right?
I agree.
Give us the choice. If we're going to be upset, allow us to be upset.
Yeah.
But come to us and let's work it through instead of me finding out through whatever other means. And I think that's the problem. Men just have this innate belief that women can't handle their truth.
Yeah.
Like, as a man, if you are non-monogamous, tell me. You feel like you need to go get some extra pussy. Tell me. If you wanted to hang out with an old high school friend that happens to be a woman, instead of going out with your homeboys, tell me.
Because it'd be a basic lie.
Sometimes it's real basic.
I tried to write down something my homegirl said, but it was such a good quote. I was on the phone with her. I said I got to write this down. But basically, we dated a dude, the same dude, and we were laughing about him. This is a year later.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, he just lied. He don't know no better. She was like, oh, no. He didn't just lie. He made me think I couldn't trust my own intuition, my own soul, my own spirit, everything about me.
Yeah.
He was forcing me to feel anxious about what my own body was telling me.
Yeah.
She said he really let me have no autonomy over my own thoughts in trying to make me feel delusional.
Oh, no. I didn't realize try to convince me the sky was green. And I was like, maybe it is a hue of green. Like, that's how much these niggas will lie to you to where,
oh, no, good dick is a prison.
No, that was my ex. Like, I would really be like, okay, I know you ain't got a job, but you got to go to Panama for suits. You got to go get suits. You ain't got a job to go to, but you do got to go to another country to get some suits.
The secret, there's two things, right? Because we went over it fast. One, the mindset of a woman is the secret sauce to getting the best out of everything. Like, not enough men know that. Like, the intuition of a woman, the mindset, and the wisdom of a woman is OD lit. So when you try to dim that, you're a fool, right? That's one. And secondly, when I learned, even before marriage and all that, when I was doing my thing, when I learned that being honest is the flyest thing, one of the flyest things to a woman is like,
make me drip.
Look,
Love
bro, do you Yeah, I did. I did. She's actually coming by too later. I know I'm just leaving you. You can stay if you like. Just have that. When I knew that, when I learned that, it was like, I tell my boys, I'm like, why are y'all lying? If a woman would decide whether she wants to deal with your truth or not.
Let her decide.
And you want to be able to have a good reputation amongst women. There's a dude in LA. I'll tell y'all off air. Y'all might know him, but I know 4 girls that dated him. He is
might know him. I know a lot of community.
So honest.
Yeah.
So ethical.
Yeah.
All of them say it about him. I went to a club that he was at. 2 girls were in the room that he fucked. New girlfriend hugged the ex. I was like, what the fuck? I remember talking shit in my head like,
be rich.
My best friend lived like that. One of my best friends.
Really?
Oh, you like that?
No, but seriously.
I mean, I ain't gonna call your name out, but that's how you move?
Yeah.
But he's not lying to any of them when sleeping with them.
Nah.
So I started finding out about this.
I'm gonna start looking at you different when we outside. See
how the girls looking. So one of the girls that he was sleeping with and I had become friends at the time. And on their second date, he was like, I didn't want to bombard you with this on the first, but I've been dating 2 or 3 people. Blah, 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 blah. This is what they're like.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had an attitude or what. He spoke to her later and basically was like, hey, your energy just really wasn't like happy about it. I know you say you cool with it, but like cool just ain't enough because I don't want to drive you to the point of being upset.
Absolutely.
Like if this ain't a lifestyle.
I think when you are dating, you like be honest. It's so weird. Like, I mean, I'm battling with oversharing, but even like on my birthday, I told Actor Bae the gift I got from another person. And I thought like it was, even though we talk every day, it was important for me to like let him know, like we haven't gotten to a point where we.
You told him who the nigga was?
I did not.
Oh, but that's why he was mad.
That would be oversharing.
Yeah, no, that would have been that would have made me mad.
What's the difference? Is that lying? Is that lying? Is omitting lying?
No, the nigga lit. So you better not tell me about no lit nigga that got you no shit.
To be real quick, when I told him to give, he was like, "That's NBA money." He did.
And it's only a certain bracket of it.
I mean, there's 400 of them.
Not buying that. Anyway.
But like, I've decided to open up. Like, if I'm talking to guys, I think it's important, even for guys dating women.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're not exclusive, especially if we're not fucking, you should know, like, that I am, dating other people.
Absolutely.
That I'm open to it, but I'm also very much interested in you. And to me, then, that's also where, as a man, and this is what I wanted to ask you too in your relationship, when you guys were dating, especially with the distance, at what point did you say, hey, I kind of want to close this off? Like, is there a way that we can be exclusively dating? Like, how did that conversation happen, especially with distance?
When she came by.
Okay.
And it was like, oh, shoot, okay, this is different, yo. Like, I'm not thinking about nobody else. I'm not rocking with nobody else. I'm not texting nobody else. I'm seeing she's like, look, I'm about to block all these niggas and delete this right now. I'm
Shout out
good.
to her because I ain't doing that. But that was a really good step.
I'm going through a moment. I'm having a fake. I'm gonna do Mandii shit. I'm gonna be celibate right now.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't make a mockery.
Mind you, you
listen to my celibacy.
That was funny.
No. Oh, you laughing?
I'm laughing because
Listen, when I met my Nigerian, this is what I had to say. I was like, look, you my favorite right now, but I'm not gonna cut them all off. But I did. But I wasn't trying to let them know how good it was.
My celibacy.
By the way, I want to make a point about your intuition. So I'm in an ethically non-monogamous relationship. We have a lot of boundaries, a lot of communication, a lot of sex with other people together.
You knew that y'all was not doing monogamy when y'all first started, or was it
a podcast? Yeah.
To be honest with you,
what about him though? Was he
actually
tripping?
brought this up on the phone with him today because I was like, yo, I just listened to this episode with Rotimi from 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I'm on the same shit. Mandii, all you and I talked about was ethical non-monogamy. And you were like very interested in listening.
I was ethically non-monogamous.
You were talking about sex club and like you were talking about consent and he was saying, what did you guys see there? And we were like, I
went to the sex club 7 years ago.
I did too.
God damn, we was outside. We done lived a life. Shit.
Feels like yesterday.
Y'all been listening to this shit that long? I thought that was new for me.
So, I mean, we have sex with people mainly together, but he went to a bachelor party this weekend. I'm like, you should get some pussy, go have some fun, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
He was there 4 or 5 nights, right? In the morning, he called me. Or no, he called me, just woke up. And it was early. I was like, you got some pussy last night? He was like, laughing like, yo, I didn't even, hello? I'm like, I know you did. Yeah. He was like, yo, I didn't even get to get it out yet.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him any other night, but I knew the night.
Intuition.
And I know he got to be thinking to himself, it's like, bitch in the house.
No, it's intuition.
I don't know what it is. It's just something. And we were like, there was nothing off about the text. We both said goodnight. I was tired. I went to bed early. I was on a flight, whatever.
I know.
Something about
it. You get pussy when you was on a flight. Y'all ain't gonna call me tonight. Let me go ahead and slide in something real quick.
No, we be talking about it.
She only gonna be Wi-Fi, iMessage only. She can't FaceTime me. That nigga know.
Bitch.
He knew the time.
I mean, I do think the intuition is interesting because you feel it. And he be looking at me sometimes
the turbulence like that nigga got a bitch hopping on that dick right now.
Oh my God.
It was just head. Let me stop now. Okay. You know what I do appreciate? Every time we be talking about a little bitches he fucking, they be looking different. He got a little Chinese girl. I was like, go ahead, get your little stuff that you can't get at home.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Bitch, you be making ramen.
You always thought this way? Like always was like that free? Or like, is it because it's him that you like that?
Well, I'll say this.
She been like that with the last couple niggas.
But they were really, really lying to me though. And
Still, my ex cheated on me and we were open to the point.
You know why? Because they think
that we're lying. And I literally, he cheated on me with bitches from the sex club. Then I literally, like, towards the end, I was like, bro, he didn't like how much we were touring. Like, we were on the road and I was constantly gone. And I was like, do you need a bitch for when I'm not here? Like, and what's crazy is he took that, and I don't know if it was my delivery to this day. I don't know what it was. He took it as I was calling him a sex fiend. Because I literally did not understand. We went to the sex club. We had all these threesomes. I couldn't understand why, if I'm gone for 3 or 4 days, it's an issue. And so he thought, I mean, I do think he's a sex addict now, but he took it as like a slight, like, yo, I'm not addicted to sex. I could go 3 days without it.
That was his own thing.
And I think
sometimes men just want to have a moment by themselves with someone. And if that's what it is, you need to be with a woman that's cool with it. Yeah. For me, with my ex, when in and out, I never thought I was going to do this again because I didn't understand honesty could be radical. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's scary because like my ex literally told me to my face, the more I fall in love with you, the less I can tell you about other women. Like, why can't we just have this where I'm allowed to do it? And then like, I don't want to share this with you. Currently, I know this is weird for him. Like, I know it's weird. Like, this is new
to him. He's never been with someone.
I think he like his ex just kind of let him do whatever, but I don't know if they were sharing talking. And the way we're having sex with people together, dating together, like this is, you know, man that grew up with first generation Nigerian.
Oh, damn,
you know, but everybody, it's very traditional.
Yeah,
it's traditional. Everybody is medical, legal. You know them.
I mean, you know.
Yo, you'd be a great lawyer, yo. What? I swear you'd be a great, because objection, and then just like, can't do
you might.
Like, God damn.
I'm just saying. I heard what you said there, sir.
Yeah, right. Damn.
I'm just noticing like from family dynamics, and all I keep seeing is Nigerian wedding after Nigerian. I'm like, oh wow, we are really nuts. Like we are the couple that's. Please don't tell your brothers what we're doing. But
they know because they listen to the podcast.
Oh man,
they listen.
We went to a fucking wedding in Jersey. I didn't know there was that many Nigerians in this one little set. Yeah. Girl, why one of his cousins screamed, "Oh my God, Weezy!" We sat right next to each other, and she was like, "Oh my God, the story's about him." If you're listening, girl, sorry. She was like, "Can I ask you a whole meal right here?" Oh my God,
I hate that.
It was so cute, but he's really looking at me like,
a whole meal at a wedding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But say that to say, in a non-traditional dynamic like this, I think he's very much like, oh, this is only going to work if it's honest. So it's really a little awkward for him, I think, when he wants to tell me something, but I have to be really warm and open about the shit. You know, like, and even on days where I'm a little aggravated, I could tell he might want to tell me something. I have to put that to the side because I could ruin that connection too. This man is telling me things that might be embarrassing for him to unleash. You know what I mean? Like thinking like, I'm about to tell my girl this shit or I got someone's number. What do I say? I could tell it's not easy. But the more that we're going through the motions, it's becoming great and normal. But like, I don't know. Safety is not something that people feel when telling the truth. Because we're begging you to tell us the truth, and then when we do, we yell at you for it. And I'm not
no, I ain't yelling for the truth. I want to know the truth, and I'm gonna sit with it.
Now let's get into love.
Let's sit with it. Let's get into love.
Okay.
But real quick though, for the hors d'oeuvre, which is normally our sex tip.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I want to ask you, as a new father, I think there's a lot that happens with the birth of a child, right?
Right.
So I would love to know if you could give a tip for the new fathers on still creating some level of intimacy with a newborn. And if you guys had any obstacles with finding intimacy time.
Did you watch the baby come out?
Or no.
Really?
No.
Why not? Was it C-section?
No.
You
just did not look.
She wanted me to be right here.
I'm not gonna hold you. I wouldn't want to look either.
She was like,
I am so glad.
I ain't never want to look.
I had one friend tell me how he felt about pussy after that.
I didn't want to ruin what I thought afterwards.
Okay.
Too. I didn't want to I didn't know what was gonna happen after that.
But once the baby was here, you guys went home.
Yeah.
Like, in what ways did you find ways to be sexy with her and intimate with her?
Well, for fathers, I think the first thing is you got to make your woman feel sexy, right?
Okay. Yep.
Because the insecurity about the body, does he still like me? Damn, I know my man is fly. He's on the road. He's seeing this and this. So the whole thing is you got to make your woman feel as sexy as possible. So I was like, look, I just want you walking around boy shorts all day, boy shorts and heels for the next 2 weeks.
Right after the baby?
When she was able to. When she was able to.
I was like, that's control.
No. When she was able to, just be like, yo, I just want to see that. And it was just like, when I saw her do that and feel sexy and try, I was like, yeah, just different colors, this and this. I saw her body awaken, her sexual energy come back, because it's like, damn, my man loves it. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, get the dress up going on, and then also just live in a lot of compliments, from a genuine place, and still talk nasty as possible. Be as freaky as fuck.
Not making her too maternal, like too much of like, she's always in mom mode.
Of course, but then also the thing is too, knowing that it's not about me anymore during this time sexually. It's whenever she wants it. Because when she's comfortable at that particular time. Because you just did that, it's insensitive of me to be like, I need this. Yeah. So it's more of like, whenever you ready, whenever you want it, just do what you need to do.
Was pregnancy sex as good as they say?
Yeah, it's fire.
What makes it so much better? Is it just like carnal?
It's just warmer.
It's warmer.
It's mine. You know what I'm saying?
It's warmer.
That's why he got the 8 month Cardi, bro.
Right?
I just say, they say that pregnancy
How close
pussy.
to the birth did you have sex?
To the birth?
Yeah.
Maybe like a week.
Okay, wow. That's low.
Yeah. Week.
It poked the baby. The baby got dimples.
Hey, I do walk around like this now. Hey, you understand? Don't.
I think it's great that you found her sexy while pregnant, because I have heard one too many friends be like, oh my God, I'm this, I'm that.
Nah.
Men just
maybe it's a little fetish. I don't know. I thought it was fly.
There is a fetish.
Maybe.
But let me tell you something. Maybe it's an African thing. My nigga look at every pregnant bitch walking down the street.
Wow.
And he be like,
wow.
He be like, she looks great.
Everything. The breasts get bigger, the booty gets fatter.
I don't think it's disrespectful. I don't think
to lust after a pregnant woman just walking down the street.
Are they ugly?
No.
No?
No, I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
No, but I'm saying lust, like
the wagon after
beautiful, like when women are glowing, like their body changing, like who's that? I'm not gonna lie, it started making me look. Girl, I be getting nasty. Okay, so want to talk about your new single?
Yeah,
because in the song "I Love Me Some You," I'm like, ugh.
Why you had to? Why you got to do this?
Like, you're not talking about breaking up. It's not gonna be a good song.
Bitch, you in love right now. We gotta hear that shit every motherfucking week.
I like the fuck the breakup music though, because it hit harder. It's just true.
Well, yeah, duh.
But I was really watching that video like, oh no, you really in love. So in the song, like you just talk about like expressing love, and I'm curious, is there anything you talk about in the song that is like directly to your life that you do?
So I even said it. So the whole album is like displays of my life over the last 10 years. So it's not even just my marriage. It's literally...
You got some hoe in there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the truth. You know what I mean? I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? So like...
Pews.
Yes. They were on their knees.
He brought up God a few times on their knees.
On their knees praying to Jesus. No, for me, it was literally like, okay, what can I do to make something that... What do women want to hear that they don't hear enough? And they don't hear, yo, I love me some you, however you are, however you feel, however you move. And it was just like, that's a fly thing to say to a woman in a society where men ain't talking like that, you know? And I think that was what I wanted to focus on. But there's second verse was really about situations that I've had in the past. If you listen to the song, where I've had some throat goats, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's reminiscent, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you asked me questions, I answered them.
I remember a name, you know? I remember that night.
Hey, we gonna say that, yes, but I do. Yeah, but nah, it was just like different experiences of life throughout this whole project. But I Love Me Some You, just wanted something that you could dance to, you could stroke to if you got the rhythm for it.
Hold on, wait. That song kind of made me feel like I was gonna hear it in the club. Could you show me to that? I'm trying to think. Sing it real quick. How did the song go?
I love me some you. All the little things you do. All the little ways you move. All the little things you... I love me... I don't know what that is. That's the celibate version of you. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
You a hater.
You done changed, nigga. Oh, what the hell was that? That's the water drinking you.
Oh my God, that's the water drinking you. Yo, get the tequila back.
Keep going. Because while I'm celibate, I just have to have it in my mind.
Are we going to get cut off of YouTube if I play it? Because that shit was fire.
Yeah, no, don't do it.
Oh.
Yep. You can't play it?
No.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what does it do?
Girl, I had a music pod. Don't do it.
No, I'm just asking.
It will be...
For people to know. Just tell me.
They can look it up. Tell them
go
where to
look
find
it up.
Thank you.
I Love Me Some You. Go watch the video. It looks incredible.
Don't just stream it.
Yeah, purchase it. It's available right now. I promise you're going to love it and you're going to understand what they're talking about.
Well, what are your favorite ways to express love?
That's a great question.
Even if it's tricky, we'll take it.
Yeah, nah. I think with how busy I am, making time, you know what I mean? Making time is one of the best ways. Isolated time, taking my joint, like just taking it just on vacations and just spending time.
Is that your love language? Would you
spending time?
Yeah, quality time.
Yeah, quality time.
Isolated time is a great way to describe it.
Yeah,
quality time could be going out and you ever had someone invite you to a party like, oh, I'm spending time with you?
No, that doesn't count. Isolated time, quality time is not in a group setting.
No,
quality. What makes it quality is
the isolation.
That is just you two.
Yeah, so the isolated time, just bomb sex, man. Like you gotta find ways to just keep it going.
I have bomb sex with you I don't love.
Bro, let me tell you something. I don't know about
ain't shit. I don't know about.
What's your great way of showing love? Fucking the shit out of you.
Yes.
How do I?
Yes.
No, that is not.
It's a part of it.
No, it's not. There are hella niggas that
I can get the shit fucked out of me with anybody.
You ask
who
me.
hates you.
I'm not talking about them niggas.
I'm just saying.
You ask me.
That does not count. You cannot say that as a man. I show love by fucking the shit out of a bitch. No,
I said
why not?
No, wait, Eddie, not you hopping in 35 minutes later.
I mean, he's making a good point.
No. No, it wasn't. If we're asking men how they show love, giving dick ain't a sign of love.
Yes, it is. If it's from a meaningful...
Everything else, you got it great.
No, Adam and Steve.
I was there.
I was there. The Bible.
I'm not here with
That's part of it. I'm not saying... It's part of it. It's not the whole.
We know the dick is a part of you.
It's a
but
part
we're
of
asking
it.
you.
I'll be honest with you.
Giving meaningful sex. Meaningful sex is a part of
Now
love.
you cleaning it up.
Now he's
not
isolated time, meaningful sex. You
That's
throwing
not
the
all of
adjective
it.
You know
in
what
the
word
front.
you
I'm not done yet. I got
Romance.
3 more. Goddamn. Can I get this?
Say 3 more. Say 3 more.
Shut up. We don't want your dick.
Goddamn. Okay. How would you like to express your love tonight? Fucking you.
I didn't say that.
I mean, it did.
I didn't say that.
We heard it as women.
You said it
Mom
nice. You know
sex.
what? See, Nigerians, they always try to sneak the shit in.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So what's the other 3 ways you show love, Rotimi?
I think really, really, really listening. Like really listening, yo, because we as humans, yo, we try to interrupt each other so much because we always worried about what we're going to say that it'd be like, yo, just tell me everything you feel and I'm just going to listen. And then when you're done, I'll wait 30, 40 seconds.
That's a long time.
So when you're done, I'll wait
For
30,
the silence?
For the silence and be like, you good? And I think not enough people are heard, you know what I mean? So that where it's just empty out the dealings with the kids, the worst feelings, the what could I do better, what you need from me, what makes you happy, all of that, and just let it go. I think that's a big tool that a lot of men don't really focus on.
You know who else said that? We had on a guy, his name's Dom. He's a big Netflix personality for the love shows.
Yeah.
And we were like, what is it that you think women want that you're giving? He goes, I just listen. And Mandii was like, what the fuck? Like, she was laughing because he said it like that. But people in the comments were like, no, men really don't.
Don't listen.
No.
They don't.
Men don't listen.
You know when a man, like, oh my God, this always gets me. This is a very specific thing, but I've met 2 men that are super famous. Actually, 3, I'll say people. Keke Palmer is one of them. That don't have to give anybody the time of day that will sink into you. I have been so impressed how certain people that have been busy, rich, famous, just got a bunch of people on their dick will really be like, no, for real, what you was up to?
Yeah.
For real? Oh my God, how was Mexico? What'd you eat there? You got to give me a plate.
How'd that make you feel?
What the so important.
Exactly.
And I think when it's the partner that you're with, I bring up famous people because to me, those are the ones that treat you the most like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
to know that someone still has that humility.
Yes.
In relationships, men kind of forget they got to give you that.
Yes.
In the book I literally was writing, there's like a before the pussy game. You meet the best version of a man before he fuck.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Tell me about that bitch at work. What Mandii do? That's what I mean. And they're always so great. And then once they start fucking you, it's like,
they don't want to listen no more.
My porn ain't good no more. Nothing.
Why is that? Because is it then that they're just manipulating you and bringing you a false representative?
Absolutely. Because the end goal is that majority of the time. So you're gonna be on your best behavior to get.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, it's true. It's true. But I think women do it too, though.
No.
I think women do it too.
We only act worse if it was bad.
Oh no, that's not true. I stopped dressing up as much. That's the only thing.
You see?
I try to stay.
That matters though.
I try to I have to remember. I'm be in my big t-shirts. I'm still sucking dick every day.
Oh no, with it.
But the outfits, I be like.
By day 3, you getting me in my stud version. You are getting me.
So day 2. Day
1 and 2, I'm gonna be cute. By day 3, I need you to see me as casual as possible.
That's fair.
Like sneakers, cargo pants, like maybe no makeup.
Okay.
Like you gonna see me like how I am because I don't want to continue that. Like I want you to see me.
Right, but why didn't you start off with day 3? Because you're putting on.
Well, I think there still is a first impression when.
But
like,
your
I mean?
day 3 and first impression should be enough.
No. Calm down.
I'm just saying.
I will have
I'm just
some lip
saying.
gloss and my fucking brows done on date 1 because I think if I'm on a date with someone and they show up in sweatpants on the first date, that's telling from them. To me, it's kind of like a job interview, right? Like I do think that first impressions mean a lot, and you have to show me. Like to me, dressing up in the beginning with someone shows that you care about.
I do try to dress girly on the first date.
Yeah, and
mainly
then
because
see that
many men have told me I'm not girly enough.
Same.
Or I have very like dominating energy.
But by date 3, you gonna see, baby, I'm putting these J's on.
Oh my God. I think you're very submissive.
Do you?
Yeah.
And we don't know each other that well.
Yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like you are.
When
To the
she
right
in
dude.
love,
I swear to God.
Okay.
Girl, you was like this.
Yes. You get the right one that be like, hey, You done, bro.
See, good dick is a prison.
I'm telling you done, bro.
Stop telling my secret. That is for me to share with whoever's lucky. But yeah, I mean, I can be, but I think that's another thing, right? When dating someone, it's the safety that you feel. Like, I think a lot of us, and me growing up in a single parent household, I didn't see a lot of men be able to take the guard down for my mom either. And so she had to show up as mom and dad. And I think for me, I bet on myself. So I kind of have to, like, if you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna make sure I'm good. And that's kind of just something that I wear on my chest. But it does take a long time for a man to get those.
When you feel safe, when you feel like
and then I felt safe with a narcissist. So look at that fucking trauma.
Oh, that's tough.
Sorry. What? I'm working through it.
No, we all hate him. Everybody hates
in
him.
real time because I did let my guard down with him. I was very submissive. I cooked. I did a lot of things.
Mandii making a meal was submissive.
Don't do that. Bitch,
do you know this was a conversation that lived on with us forever? Because I really felt like
no.
was just
so like
you at the house.
It wasn't even that, right? Like I remember, shout out to my friend Sid and B.
Okay, we
went out to dinner one night. We went. They were both in town. We had a whole day out in New York, right?
Yeah.
We did dinner at Tao.
Yeah.
We was outside. I got back to the house maybe at like, I don't know, 11:30, but we had been out all day, and I was exhausted. But my ex was coming over.
Yeah.
And he was like, dang, and I didn't order him any food because I didn't even know he was gonna come over because he knew my friends were in town.
Right.
He was like, I'm coming over. And I was like, okay, are you hungry? And he was like, yeah, I actually am.
Yeah.
I said, okay, there's some. And my friends was like, bitch, you about to go home and cook.
That's crazy.
And it was like 11:30 at night.
That's lit.
And I made fucking chicken and rice and beans.
Yes.
And they were like, bitch, who
is this?
Who is this?
Exactly.
Like, if you play episode 30, Groupie Tales with Rotimi, it wasn't there.
I mean, but yes. So, I mean, it does take the right person to get you out of your element. And for someone that, like, and again, I was just excited to see him. And I was like, you're not going to be in my house fucking hungry. Because you my man.
I love that.
And so, but it's happened once in my life that a man took that guard down, honestly. And it was him. And now I'm healing from that. So.
It's going to happen again.
I hope so.
It will.
I hope so. I'm open
you
to
deserve that.
Again. That's why I'm celibate.
Yeah.
Because I don't like, bro, do not look like this.
I feel like you about to follow up.
I'm
episode 401.
No.
Yeah, so, I was celibate. I was celibate.
Don't do that.
Because you remember you was,
what?
You was celibate when you
I don't
met
like,
him.
what are the air quotes,
She was celibate when she met me? Or him? The guy?
Him. Oh, girl, you might get it somebody again.
Bitch, I was celibate because it was the pandemic and
I know, but
nobody would come fuck me because this New York was fucking Agent Zero.
Let me tell you,
the epicenter.
God kept that podcast going. Every time
I was living in Mexico. $17. Niggas would not even let me fly them in for the $17. I was like, you not gonna let me fly you in for... It was like, bitch, you in the epicenter. So I was only celibate before I met that nigga.
But we were struggling. Mandii would get on the podcast, be like, well, I hope you got something to say, because I don't.
Because this bitch decided to move to Mexico.
Oh, you went to Mexico?
And be outside during the pandemic.
Wow.
Like a colonizer. Went straight to a whole other country. It was like, there's no COVID here. I'm going to party.
And then, let me tell you something, Rotimi. This is so fucked up. I always say this because this shit is how I knew it blew up. My ex comes in the door. We were living in Tulum, and he goes, I feel like the flights, they might not be that hard to get in no more. I said, why? He said, it was about 5 bitches at the store that looked like they listened to Horrible Decisions. I said,
they all started going to fucking Mexico.
Oh, then there became a hookah lounge suddenly in Tulum.
Wow.
I said, it's a whole airport.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
But the pandemic was such a difficult time for people that, one, were working 9 to 5s or stuck in their jobs and like behind that desk. Like, imagine that.
Get it. Girl, everybody.
No. I'm saying, so when they really wanted to break out, where the fuck you supposed to go?
Yeah.
Bro, think about people that ain't got no
You can't go to
parts.
Bella Dolce. Where can you go?
Okay.
I wanted to ask you in terms of this new project too. You said there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been having the conversations about male R&B artists either not collaborating with each other. I also know R&B, for whatever reason, is not getting the airplay as it used to.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I also just, I was at a birthday party and we played Past the Aux.
Yeah.
And we all played this music and all I kept saying is, damn, they don't make music like this anymore.
Yeah.
I do want to know when you got into the studio, if you went in with the intention to evoke the emotion of baby making, of love making, of the things that we feel like we're not getting. Because we're getting a lot of toxic nigga R&B right now.
Absolutely.
You have a little bit of that in there, but is there the love making
Absolutely.
aspect as well.
So I even go, even further to answer. So like, for me, when I made In My Bed, and when I made Love Rhythm, I was filming Power, right? And the label was like, yo, you have 2-3 days to go make these songs. We need a single. You don't have one yet. We give you 2 days to figure it out.
Oh, wow.
So I was making platinum records in 2 days because I was doing so much.
You subtle flex.
How long? And I'm not gonna be funny. How long do people normally work on a song that's that big?
3 to 6 months.
Even
Wow.
though I heard Mariah Carey only took 15 minutes, but it's okay.
Yeah, she one on one.
No, deadass. I'm like, do they keep revising? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I always assume you go in and they were like, that's the one.
It takes a very long time. So like when artists make an album, they take a year, 6 months, 3 months. I've never had that option. I've never had that opportunity.
Because you were filming.
Because I was filming. So like I would just, thank God I was just talented enough that I'll go in there and make a record. But when we started working on this, it was the acting strike on this album. So all I had, so all I had was to get my music and shows and this
God
and this.
said, we got to get you that other bag.
Yeah, so he was like, yo, sit your ass down and focus on this music. So it was the first time in my life where I'm able to spend an entire year or just a long time of music, a time on the music where I can really go through stories. I can actually write the records and melodies. And me and Punch did the whole project ourselves. Like we wrote, produced all the records.
Do you think writing them yourself matters?
Absolutely. Because it's my story.
And he get
but
more
for
money.
a genre,
And I get more money.
You think R&B?
For sure.
Because like rap music, like if I'm listening to drug dealing shit, I don't give a fuck who wrote it. I feel like.
Oh no.
No, you gotta.
I do.
I just want to know you sold drugs before.
No. I started getting into it.
Yeah.
I don't like the rappers who's cap.
Yeah, you don't
Well,
like
I
that.
want you to be in them.
Who
streets.
capping?
That's why I like them. I told you them Jacksonville rappers that be killing each other.
They really about it.
Well, I like the real shit. Like, ooh, I know who he talking about.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Absolutely. So that's why I was like,
What?
I was like,
Okay, I don't like violence though, guys.
No, I just like trap and drug music. Like that's great. If you're not selling a brick, I can't work out the same.
like really selling it for real.
No, like I need you to hear about like pushing weight, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm telling you. So like for me, I understood that like the quality of the music is only gonna be better when it comes from my stories. So now they gave me a year to make this project. It's undeniable. Like
Do we
I literally
have any samples on this project?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No. We went. Everything is cleared because I learned that having In My Bed, I didn't make as much money as I should have.
That's why I asked. Because that was a really big sample.
It was a big sample. So
what was it again? Sorry.
In My Bed.
It was the.
Lauryn Hill.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. As well, that one too. Already and now here I come.
Yeah,
So it was sampled a lot. So it was like, yo, what can we do to speak on your life, bro? So what we did was, and it's never been done before. What we did was we made a double album where it's half R&B, half Afro beats.
Oh, because the song I heard when you kept saying R&B, I'm like, why? I'm not about to ruin this moment.
Yeah.
Okay, because that felt like Afro beats to me.
Yeah,
the music video that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love it from you.
Yeah, so it's like
A-side, B-side, okay.
So it's A-side. So like back in the day, you have two albums.
You do.
So now
I
it's
ain't
like
gonna say which 2 album one because y'all canceled them. It was
crazy.
It was a red and black.
You know when you said
you know the album.
When you just said we have 2 albums, I thought about here go 2 more for y'all.
Nah.
No. Like they did a lot of the double albums. I know recently we just got that as well from Drake.
Yeah.
Drake did that as well, I think, with Scorpion.
I think so, yeah. So we were like, look, it's never been done before where we say the project is called In My Heart, In My Veins. The In My Heart side is the R&B side, like the inspired by Lauryn Hill, the Carl Thomas, the Genuine.
Carl Thomas.
Oh, yeah. And then the Afrobeat side is In My Veins, which is my blood. You get what I'm saying? So like it's that 9 and 9, and we literally shot a music video for all 18 records.
Why you ain't call us to be in none of them? If you got 18 videos.
I tried.
Lies.
I feel like this is one of the moments when you were describing the project.
It went to the spam because nigga where? But you ain't hit me.
Yeah, we still got one more to do.
Exactly.
We still got one more to do.
You better.
Yeah,
you gonna do it here
Listen,
in New
we
York?
only got hit up for that Tubi movie. We better get in that music video.
Can we get in the music video?
Yeah, of course.
Can I do an interlude?
Yes, we can do all of that.
Oh my God. Deluxe.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do a fake podcast skit.
No. I want to do a voicemail.
You want to do a voicemail?
Bro, Timmy, where you at?
Oh, I like that.
Like, I want stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want to be the wife at home that found it.
No, he got a wife at home already.
No, you should. No, you good. You should do it. Oh, we should do that though.
No, I'm serious.
I'm dead serious too.
Punch, make it happen.
We done? Yeah, we good, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, for real.
They're gonna be
Yeah.
like, that was a horrible sandwich.
Because if y'all want a Grammy nom, I want that.
Come on.
I need the plaque. It when it go platinum.
Y'all gonna get one.
We get a plaque, right? If we on an interlude and it go platinum.
People thought I was
Absolutely.
the interlude on Drake's album. And she was like, where are you at?
Well,
That
I'm
sounded
jealous.
like you?
They thought I was
I'm
the
just
fucking other
saying,
girl
whatever that was.
on the Kendrick
Are you
record.
up right
For real?
now?
You know the one where he arguing?
Yeah.
They thought it was me.
Oh, really?
I don't like that y'all think I be sounding like that.
But
That's kind of crazy. So, all right, Eden, you are talking at all the wrong moments. Keep your ass silent over there.
okay, do you have any shows coming up? Shit.
Got any shows coming up?
Yes.
So we got a show in Dominica.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, they're coming up. Then we got a show in Milwaukee.
Hey, wife, you better go there because I see
Oh, she
the
coming.
ladies there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
you gotta
coming.
go to that one.
Yeah, I made sure she came.
Yeah.
bro, there is certain places
Okay,
in the
Dominica,
world.
where else?
Dominica, we got a show in Milwaukee. And then we got a show, and we're putting together the tour now.
Okay.
So once the project come out November 1st, everything. Oh, and then we got a show in Cancun. Yes, we got a show in Cancun as well, right after Dominica.
Oh, when is that?
October 27th.
Okay.
Okay, too
Yeah.
late.
This gonna be out by then.
Yeah.
Is it?
Whenever you want it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But the
No.
album drops.
oh, they gonna be getting you gonna be ridiculous in Cancun. That's gonna be another shade
It's
room.
gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I literally every time I see you on shade room, I be like, this nigga love taking his shirt off. But honestly, I think what's fun about the way that you've been performing on stage, I haven't had the pleasure to see you yet, but I
Yeah, because we
fucking
don't get invited. Punch.
Come on now.
How we ain't been to a? That's
come on.
I
kinda
resonate
crazy.
with that.
No,
We've
that
known
is
you
true.
8 years.
That's true.
That's
That is
kinda
true.
crazy.
We gotta change that.
That's actually
you
kinda crazy.
invited us to
That's
one. We were
You did
we were on
invite us
tour.
to one.
What, did
we
y'all
were on
come?
tour.
No, we were on tour.
Oh, okay.
As well. But no, you let your fans get in there, and I feel like Usher's the only other person I've seen do that.
Yo, you in your face.
What was the
Bruh,
face?
I can't stand him. No, he making the face because he did invite us, but we weren't here. He's like, yeah, bitch, I did invite you.
I don't care. It was only once.
Oh,
I mean, listen, let's
This
get
is
to the
New
first
York
one.
City. I've been wanting to
That's
go to a
very
premiere.
true. That's very true. Nah, so, but I also want to, damn, I wanted to gift y'all. I'm going to bring it to y'all
a
tomorrow.
Rolex.
Man, now you see. Oh, go ahead. Tell us what you got to plug. Then we ain't get to try.
Nah, I'm going to get it to y'all. So I got a skincare line.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Is
a
it called
skincare
Butterscotch?
line. No.
Oh.
It's called Favor. It's called
Okay.
Favor. So it's all natural. I partner with the Hilfigers, like Andy Hilfiger and them. And basically it's minerals from the Dead Sea. So like it's the healing component. So like it gets you everything. So everybody, if you don't know, so the Dead Sea is in Israel.
But free Palestine.
For sure. And it's in Israel. And everybody goes there when they want to get psoriasis cleaned up,
No
any
one's going there
skincare.
right now, but yeah.
No,
No
my
one's going there.
parents
I
sent
love
me
that
there.
They could just buy it.
Yes.
My
they can
parents
buy
sent
it.
me there for my eczema.
Yeah, see? So that's all that it is. So it's available at Favor Skin, FAVR skin.com. It's incredible. It heals, makes your skin glow. Everybody asks me like, yo, how do you get that? I'm like, yo, it's literally from my product, because during the pandemic, everything that I was using was breaking me out. And I was like, let me just form my own. You know what I mean?
love that.
And so we made it own, and it's doing extremely well. So
Oh shit! Congrats.
thank you. Yeah,
We'll make
Yeah,
sure
give us
that
give us that little
No,
PR kit shit.
I will.
I
I will,
love some free
definitely.
skincare.
Yeah, it's really good.
But if
Really
it's a
good.
T-shirt, I don't want it. I'm good.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm gonna give you the whole kit, the whole
No, but
actual
you know
kit.
when people give you shit that you don't want, like this is something that I really be like, oh yeah, I want to try this.
You're gonna
And
love
we'll
it.
put the link in the description of this episode. So
For sure.
if anyone wants to go and purchase
That's
and
love.
try it out, like
yeah.
make sure y'all do that. Support,
And it's unisex.
black
It's
men in their
unisex.
business.
Yeah, it's unisex.
Well, no, we know
They using our shit anyway.
Men should clean their faces too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like this is.
Men should get pedicure, manicure, all
No,
that.
we're in the best
Yes,
era
there's no
of
polish,
life.
but yeah.
No.
Men designing their apartments right. I've seen the TikToks.
What?
Men are like really getting their shit together.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like the TikToks watching men clean their house. Like, bro,
Oh, no.
like, because you done set up the tripod just so you can Windex. Goddamn, it's fucking annoying, bro. I don't want to see that.
I'm not
shit.
gonna hold you. It gets me every time.
No,
Don't let a nigga cut them plants.
No. I told you, the cooking nigga, the Jamaican,
The one who slaps the salmon.
No. That is
the one who slaps.
I'm not
the
gonna hold
salmon.
you. I don't want. That's ridiculous.
And what he did.
That is
It
ridiculous.
turns you on.
No. There's a Jamaican man who live in Atlanta, and baby, let me
Oh, that
tell
why
y'all,
you moving?
baby, it's porn. I want to give y'all his name though.
You gonna meet him in Atlanta?
No, I ain't gonna meet that man in Atlanta. Damn, what's his name? I know y'all know. Y'all probably yelling at your desk right now. Here it go. Hold on, let me make sure I give it. Taste of J Yard style.
Oh, with that pant?
Bitch.
I know who you talking about.
And he be smoking his blunt while he be making escovitch and fucking oxtail, and I be like,
Escovitch.
bitch, that shit. He made Aki the other day. Look at him. Bitch, look
I
at all
know.
that. Look at it. I just love watching a man cook.
That's crazy.
God damn.
And
That's the porn I watch while I'm celibate, you know?
Oh, yeah, got it. So what do you do? What do you do to your body while you watch it?
You know, I just watch it and...
No, I ain't gonna lie, you don't need to watch none of that. Because if I was celibate and watching that, girl, I would get so fat.
So what I also did too, like, I've been big on like starting businesses with really powerful black women.
You ain't starting no business with us.
Listen, we gonna talk.
We finna be in that video, bitch.
Come on. How you forget already?
I can't wait.
No, we gonna win something with that. I promise you we gonna win something.
All right. Okay, look.
I'm gonna be at the BET Awards.
Don't be looking at him like you making these promises.
If we win an award and it's not for a
serious.
podcast, I'm gonna be pissed.
This is real. This is really going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically because I'm in the self-care already, I was like, man, let me just do something for people's smiles. You know what I mean? So I started researching and I started looking for like companies I want to partner with. And there was this toothbrush called Big Mouth.
Okay.
But the win is that it's created by this really dope dentist. Her name is Dr. Bobby. And she's
Black woman.
She won Shark Tank and it's already doing well. So I reached out to her and I was like, yo, I would love to partner with you and let's make some money together. So we're designing my own toothbrush, electric toothbrush that is royalty, royal green. And we're starting it should be out within the next 2 weeks.
I just got put on.
Yeah. So,
because you do have a nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do. You have good teeth. All I do now that I've raised is look at the teeth I want. Before I bought titties, that's what I was doing. I would just look at tits and be like, I think that's kind of like.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that I got veneers, I be looking at everybody's mouth.
Yeah.
I be like,
but I heard that I was watching a two podcasts ago that you were like, you accept compliments from strangers better.
Yeah. Did you see some? Oh no, there's a
clip of it.
There's a comment where someone said there's a science to this.
Okay.
And apparently it has to do. Basically, on that episode, I said, my man obviously gives me compliments all the time, but for some reason, from a stranger, it feels more special.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's because the proximity from the compliment to the person that gives it to you, like a person that goes out of their way to say it, a stranger. Someone that doesn't need to
anything from you. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we feel better.
Psychology.
I think that's why,
I said it wrong by saying other niggas.
I think that's why, like, as women, we appreciate compliments from other women. Because for men, we feel like maybe
it's motive.
You know what I mean? There's motive. Maybe you want my number. Maybe.
Yeah.
But when it's from another woman who has nothing to gain, that means a lot.
Yeah, but women really are never that like forthcoming with compliments because I feel like we're so used to being competitive.
Shit.
No, really, like. I think women are like that. Think about when you're out and like...
No. I am celibate. I will let a woman know that she looks good without me wanting to have her sit on my face.
I love telling women that.
Like, I will let a woman know when she put that shit on.
That's good.
I will let her know when her makeup is beat.
I'll tell you what, you can't tell it before we get out of here, is that solid core. I told some white bitch.
Well, that was your first problem. Why you complimenting a white... No, I'm sorry.
I literally said to her...
I'm just playing.
White people, we love you.
We do.
Yes.
And do.
Buy the album. And favorite. But no, I literally looked at her, I was like, oh my God, your physique is like, literally you kept me so motivated. You have like the perfect body. And
nice.
Goes, thank you. I'm straight.
Oh.
Wow. Sorry, it wasn't today. I don't know why I said today. It was a week ago. Girl, I went up to everybody. I'm like, did you hear? I was so gagged.
I'm not going to lie.
Mandii.
Did you have your braids in? So? Only because you kind of give Sun some
in my heart, in my veins is out now. It's out now.
I'm just saying, you might have gave off a little stub.
I have to go.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Can you let everyone know again?
Yeah. We let them know already. Toothbrush and skin. Y'all want to come up here?
Toothbrush, skin, album.
Yes.
18 songs, videos. We will be able to see all of them on YouTube.
All of them. And what we're doing too, the cool thing that we're going to do is we're releasing a video every 15 days. A new video every 15 days.
Wow.
So there's 14 to 18 videos for the next 6 months. So it's new content throughout. So yes, anybody trying to take that idea, we did it here first, yo. We did it here first, okay?
We
did it here first.
Did it here
you know
first.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, just y'all.
So we're part of that because they're going to be on the video.
There's one video left and we're a part of it.
Exactly.
Bitches.
Exactly. And what I want to do too.
What if we ain't in town? Shit. Let me slam.
You gonna fly me back if I ain't in town?
You need me to fly you out?
He ain't fly his wife out. He ain't flying us.
Right. He gonna be like, you want this? Invest in yourself, bitch. He gonna be like, look your own place.
Oh,
you got some high.
Nah, but I personally wanted to just, say that I'm super proud of y'all, man.
Oh,
Like, what y'all been doing, like, is just setting the bar. Y'all are ahead of y'all time. Y'all are so gifted, so intelligent, so witty. And y'all gonna be doing this for the next 20 years.
Whoa. Yeah, 20 was long.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's what I was doing.
This bitch, I don't know about that.
But y'all gonna be good.
That's 12
No,
months.
it's real.
I ain't gonna lie, they keep coming with that check. We're fucked.
Come on now.
But
Yeah.
no, like it that's honestly a really good compliment.
And I really love that we're able to get you back on, like
Amen.
you being a guest.
So many people
in
are
our
scared of
first
us,
year.
Rotimi.
And you weren't. Like, I
Why?
think I DM'd you and was like, will you come on our show? It's a sex show and we talk about this. And
You
I
also gave
appreciate,
things to not talk about, which, by the way.
No, he did.
Oh, you did?
Yep, we don't have to talk about it.
Oh, I didn't get them. But
oh, yeah, I set that interview up.
oh, wait, no, I mean right now? Today?
No.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Today. But I mean, like, I guess because you're comfortable.
Always.
Whereas
Very
people
much so.
may feel like Mandii and I might go too far, but I feel like we've been so good over the years of going as far as someone will let us. I'm never going to violate. Like, if I feel like someone's not really giving, then I'm not. I'm never trying to invite someone on, or even for our own listeners, like, I don't want to make the show whack. Like, why are we trying to pull sex out of someone that doesn't want to give it? I'll talk about dating. If that's it. But yeah, you've always been a great guest. We've actually talked a lot about the famous people we've had on because we've stopped. We were like, oh no, they be terrible. You definitely in there with fun celebrity guests.
Oh, that's lit.
But they definitely be up here like, yeah, you know, I got a new single.
Oh, for real? Nobody really be talking like that?
We don't give a fuck about that shit.
crazy.
You see how you won them over? Now they finna get that skincare. Bitches gonna be like, big mouth.
Also, I didn't know your eyes was this light. Maybe the lighting was different.
I gotta go.
I'm just saying, I didn't know you had a little light eyes.
What's in your water?
Don't do that. We not gonna do that.
Method Mandii, close it out.
Hey, chill. All right, y'all. Again, we have one night only, December 3rd in New York City. Make sure you get your tickets now. You gonna be in town?
December 3rd?
Yeah.
I think I should be, yeah.
Okay, we gonna have Rotimi there?
Yeah.
We gonna have Rotimi at the lounge.
I'll pull up.
We gonna look at.
Oh my God, you've never seen one of our shows. It's so much fun.
Yeah, no, it's great.
with it.
Make sure you guys get your tickets now. Again, December 3rd, we're at Sony Hall. One night only in New York City. And if you guys want more bonus content, because almost 400 episodes is not enough for you, make sure you join us on Patreon, where we have almost 300 extra episodes.
Wow.
That is patreon.com/horrible decisions. And y'all, this has been yet another episode of Horrible Decisions.
Bye.
Best.
Bye.
Love.
Shit, and I thought, okay, this killing your parents is so white. We got to bring Ashley on.
And then my dad's dead, and you know I did it.
Oh my God.
I did it. I kept saying, Dad, keep smoking. Smoke him down. I was shoving him in his mouth.
It is a white thing.
It's very white.
And then I thought because there was dicks in it, we should bring Akeem. But
Good dicks,
we're going to
too.
see how this episode goes.
Episode 3?
I know about it. Maybe it's funnier that I haven't.
No, honestly, everybody knows about it. It'll be fine. But I want to intro Akeem. We don't even need to do that since he's been here too much. And Ashley, who Akeem introduced me to, I went on your pod.
Yes, you were wonderful.
I had so much fun on
The
your
comments are just like, this is an amazing guest. Bring her back, bring her back, bring her back. I'm not just saying that.
No,
especially because I didn't watch the movie. But but you can go and read the comments. The comments were there before I didn't watch the
But
movie.
it was mad fun, and it's fun because like when you don't expect to like vibe that well.
Yeah.
But I ended up thinking to myself, no, like because you never know. You're like, oh, maybe.
You don't.
Yeah.
So I go on this date on the Field app with this girl who didn't tell me that she knew who I was, which wasn't a big deal. But
I think that's a big deal.
she told me later in a text.
That she knew who you were.
Yeah, she's like, oh, wait, let me read it to you.
I think that's a big deal.
Because it came up because of
that's a
Ashley.
big deal.
So I talk about it in this episode of she was the perfect unicorn. Like literally just everything about this girl. Like I think when you bring someone in for a threesome, the vibe can be off. Maybe they can be too needy. Maybe you'll be too needy. Maybe the couple.
She was so masculine though. From where I was standing on stage, she seemed very masculine to me.
That was my man, girl.
Oh.
So we have this amazing threesome. No one talks about jobs, right? She sends me a voice message like, hey, I don't know if I ever told you that I've watched your show before, but I'm listening to my regular podcast, which is
neg. Sorry, didn't like that.
No.
I don't like that.
I'm not mad at it.
Well, you're a different person than I am. I don't like that. If you're gonna be a fan, at least be a fan. Like occasionally I watch your show.
I will say her
I'm
saying
always watching Ashley Average.
I will
Fuck
say her
you.
saying I'm listening to my regular podcast is wild. That's a wild statement.
But maybe she feels like this is my safe space.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, cause maybe we talk about dick too much, and from after fucking her, okay. Well, here's what she said.
This is my safe space.
She said, "I absolutely can't really listen to your show at work because it gets crazy, but need more queer shit in my life, and so I like to listen to queer comedians while I'm working, etc. And you're on this week, girl. So mind you." Had no idea that she knew who I was. And I leave Ashley's pod thinking I was wilding out. Nobody's going to know me there.
I have 5 black listeners.
Yeah. And one of them happens to be someone you had a threesome with.
Because you've slept with a lot of my black listeners.
I mean, I will continue to do so. I sleep with my black listeners.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of black listeners, so I walk into Sour Mouse where Ashley has this residency on Sundays. And it's in the Lower East Side. So I come through. And she's like, everybody, Wheezy's here. And no one says anything. She goes, you guys don't know who she is because you're not black.
And then that made it so much more uncomfortable. I thought
but it was
I would
also very true.
1 or 2 laughs on it. You know what I mean? Just like.
I thought so too.
But nothing. Because white lesbians will not. Like, you really have to warm them up before they'll laugh at something with the word black in it.
And Akeem says nigga like crazy.
I do, and I don't
They
care.
let it slide. They let it slide with you.
Yeah. What am I? If they don't,
What
I'm
are they
very
do?
black.
No, but like, okay, so I watch his sets a lot, right? We're friends. I'm going all the time. For some reason, in that crowd, I was like, oh my God, he's saying it again.
Yeah.
He's saying it again.
I just don't care.
I don't think that they care.
They don't
I've
care,
seen him
but
perform there a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why I get uncomfortable.
I get it. Some black people do get uncomfortable, and I get that critique. And I'm also not gonna change it, but I get the critique.
I'm curious about this because I've never
because they
privy
feel
to this
like
conversation.
they feel like
yeah, it's like an insider.
They feel like you're saying you're not supposed to say it around white people because they feel like that subconsciously gives them the permission to say it.
No,
that's what some people think, and I'm like, no,
not my people.
I mean, I don't think your people think it either. But you know what's crazy about it? I haven't told you this. I was on a gay cruise. This happened the first gay cruise I did, so maybe 2 years ago. Only black, or one of the few black people on the gay cruises. Okay. And I said nigga a bunch in one of my sets. And I got a complaint from a black couple.
Oh, see, this is This is that queer on queer, black on black crime.
What the
and you know what's
so black on black?
And you know what's crazy about it? They complained to a white man about me, and the white dude couldn't do anything. He was just like,
You just caught a snippet of some bonus content over on our Patreon.
How are you not a subscriber yet? How? Patreon.com/horrible decisions for a bunch of really fun content from us.